back. So you'll probably note it's like a change of scenery. I am in my school cafeteria. So this was actually going to be a video about me like taking a break for a little while because, you know, I already upload so inconsistently and I just felt kind of uninspired. Like I knew what I wanted to do, but just like the actual execution I've been struggling with. But Melissa, or Milice, the one as you should recognize from you know, editing my videos in the past, we are now going to school together, and she's agreed that she'll, you know, help me out with more camera things, and I'll also work on just filming myself as I walk and yeah, all that good stuff. So that long intro and stuff aside, this is me, you know, in my somewhat natural habitat at school. I'm being semi-productive. I have this really long poem that I have to write that's due in like an hour. And I've actually been getting work done despite Nili's attempts to distract me. And yeah, I'll be back with more words soon. Alright guys, I am back. We are now on our way to Starbucks, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. We are now on our way to Starbucks before class. Hopefully I have enough time. Also want to make an earlier correction since I said Milica instead of Milica. So just go in there. But anyway, yeah, I feel like you never just see me just walking around and interacting with all of the strangers. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see how that goes. But as I'm walking, I also want to give you all of the updates that I've been neglecting.
I know how it is.
Sorry, you guys know I have the attention span of a banana, and now we have me trying to stay on track while people are talking. Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, so I feel like the last video I made, was about my dating life, and I don't think nothing new has really happened. Like I went on a date this summer. I talked to a bunch of people, but that was about it. And honestly, at this point, I definitely think I'm a little burnt out on dating apps. Can we go? Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely a little burnt out on dating apps at this point. I don't know if you guys remember, but like last year I was on Coffee Meets Bagel, and then I was just like, okay, this is too much, and so I deleted it. And then a few months later, my friend Stephanie was like, oh hey, you should try OkCupid, and I was like, okay. And now it's about a year later, and as I said, I'm just really burnt out. I just it gets really tiring just constantly talking to people, getting to know them, and then it not going anywhere. I feel like actually going on the date is arguably better, because like then you can make it apply. You can you know, all the things you've learned about them, and like actually talking, and then kind of see in person why it doesn't work, rather than the conversation just fizzling out. Yeah, so I'm taking a break from that. We're just gonna see what the universe brings, I guess, with regard to just, you know, I don't know. I feel like as a kid, one thing that's kind of hard, one of my friends was like, oh, why don't you just go to a bar? And I feel like one thing that's kind of hard is, you know, most people hesitate to approach a blind person, and so it's like people always like talk about like, yeah, let's do it in person. We can go? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it in person, and like, you know, meet people in person, but there's just so much more nuance. Like people are already like in-person shy, like they're much more accustomed to like interacting with people online nowadays, and yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's easier in some ways online, but we'll see what in person brings in store. Anyway, okay, so school. So I've told you guys a lot about just like the math issues I've had over the years, and just my accessibility office being shit. And side note, now that Nili goes to school with me, it's so nice having someone to commiserate, because I feel like so many people, they kind of complain and they're just like, but what can we do? And it's like, no, what can we do? It's let's do something. So, and don't get me wrong, I definitely am guilty of sometimes just being like, yeah, what can we do? Like, but this is also sometimes after I've tried a lot and just had nothing happen, like nothing, and then I kind of get worn out. Can you still go? And then I get kind of, just like worn out, burnt out, and it's just like, it doesn't seem worth it anymore after I've already tried. So with that said, earlier this year in January, I sent this really long email about all of the math trouble I've been going through to the president, the head of accessibility, amongst a whole bunch of other people, and I had head of accessibility respond only after I sent the follow-up. So it was the first couple of days of nothing, and no one else, like the president, no one said anything, and it still wasn't actually solved, not really. And ultimately I decided to go with the waiver, just so that I can hopefully graduate in May. I was supposed to graduate this past May. Yeah, so that's honestly what's happening there. So just more of the nothing. But yeah, like I said, my goal is to graduate this coming May. I really hope that it doesn't extend much further than that. Oh yeah, we're almost to Starbucks. Woohoo! And yeah. Give me a second. Okay, but do we still have time? Can we hear you? Okay. Anyway, this whole navigating life, it's a lot of work. But anyway, so many things. Okay. So approaching Starbucks, we had no crazy people attempting to help me. Did you pass the door? What'd you say? Oh, did we? Yeah. I can't speak and do things at the same time, okay? Hey guys, so right now I am in Starbucks, but nothing crazy happened. So in the meantime, I'm going to tell you about what happened last week at Starbucks. So I got to the counter, just ordered my drink, I pull out the app, and the barista, or well, I guess she wasn't the barista, but the cashier reaches over the counter and starts to touch the app and try to touch my phone and try to open it for me. And she's like, it's like the double tap thing, right? And I'm like, yeah, but I got it. And that Starbucks is pretty near to an organization for the blind, so maybe she's had blind customers come in and just ask her to just do it for them. But I didn't ask. I did not ask. So then, I open the app, then I go to the actual card section to pay, and I see her hand out of the corner of my eye, and I just I got it. I got it. And so I bought my drink, and everything was fine, but that was just such a weird experience. Okay, thanks. Walking into So, I've talked about my dating life, updated you with school. I also there were a few other threads that I've left dangling in my videos. So I just wanted to close out on those. So first, last summer, if you guys recall, when I did my dorm room tour video, I was looking for an apartment with a few of my friends. We ultimately did not decide to do that, which I'm sure you figured out when I didn't have any videos moving into my apartment, yada yada. So we're all funded through the commission for the New York State Commission for the Blind, which helps with getting our college equipment and things to that effect. And doing housing, they would fund that, but only a certain amount. And from each of us, it was just no one wanted to, since all three of us were depending on the commission, who can be late with payments. None of us wanted to do that, or to go through that if all three of us were late with payments and having to deal with that, and just so we decided that we'd just wait till we were finished with school. We all have our journeys. As I said, hopefully I graduate next May. My friend is also hoping to graduate next May. The other friend has to go back to school and finish her 2 science classes. I emphasize that because I think it's so insane. She only has 2 classes left. But anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping to do more videos like this, just more things where I'm moving and just, you know, showing you the things that I talk about, showing you the crazy people that I encounter on the street, and, you know, and hopefully I hope that doing that will help me generate more ideas as well, instead of just sitting in my room and just, you know, like forcing me to get out, forcing me to think and see how it all applies. So yeah, see you next time. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Well, if I upload it this weekend, and not just good day, good week, and yeah, till next time.